Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Drew Smyly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Now in the box, Diego Corona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Haniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And that misses ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder Michael Lee.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, and to be on point.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play, you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Robinson. Hello.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
From the stretch, Mitch Haniger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ready on 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Corona goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The M's lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, number 3. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And that's in there for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled back. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
So digging in now, Nate Walker. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, number 2. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Danny Valencia, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder.
Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he got him.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is under it, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Now at the plate, number 30. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Standing in, Gary Cox. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high pop up. Seager is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Softly hit out toward short, and one gone.
The batter, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Swing and a liner, but foul.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Corona back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Dyson. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Archie Chan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. Almost a remarkable double play, but they'll have runners at the corners with nobody out now.
Fielder, Michael Lee.
Striding into the box, Michael Lee, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. Ready with the 1 and 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A 2 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2 and 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Full count. Here it comes. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another chance? Number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Hit toward the right side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch on its way. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, number 2. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 30.
So striding forward now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swing, and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the 2nd run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Now that had to feel good, because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Giovanni Gallardo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Cano for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at bat.
Mitch Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Called strike 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That misses. 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
So striding in, Danny Valencia. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Ready for another shot now. Diego Corona. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 28, Archie Shan.
Digging in once again, Archie Chan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still is able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it,
The
and
batter,
boom,
number 2,
base hit.
shortstop Sheen Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Chan. And that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and one, here it comes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, number 30. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dyson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Diego Corona.
Digging in once again, Diego Corona. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Archie Chan. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 2 out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He enters this at-bat 1-for-2 with a walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Chan rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate, and the runner from 2nd is in to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Nate Walker.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. High pop-up. Seager just to the left of the mound, and the inning is over. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Astros lead it 10-2. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. One and 1. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 2-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, and you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and, man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. In now, number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Now at the plate, number 30. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros go down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Right on the corner. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Set to deal on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Standing in now, Diego Corona, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the pitch. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 28, Archie Shan.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Archie Chan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Haniger is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Michael Lee, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the Mariners 2. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Davinsky.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Fielder Ben Gamble.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A 1 pitch on its way. In there, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
And 2-2. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Now batting, number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Too high. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
35, shortstop.
Ready now, Nate Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses third ball.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. In a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Now batting, number 2.
Into the box now, number 2. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. None out, runners at first and second. Ball 2.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
The 2-0 on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Number 30 will be next. First and second here with nobody out. Smoke toward third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. And that misses as well. 3-0. Gary Cox waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, man, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. This is his 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Diego Corona.
Into the box, Diego Corona, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. Segura for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see
Center
doubled
field
off
number
very
20,
often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball three. Michael Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again, ball four, and his control is really letting him down now. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Steve Cishek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cishek.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Chan rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. In now, number 3, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 17-2. Paul Lee
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Mitch Haniger is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 2 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Danny Valencia.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Corona. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-2 in tonight's game. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his 2nd. Drew Smyly couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Drew Smyly. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.